Hello everyone, it's Maria here from Pebbley Rose Paper Crafting. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Sydney, Australia. I would like to thank you for joining me. Just wanted to thank everyone that recently subscribed to my channel. I really do appreciate your support. I also really do appreciate your feedback and your questions and your lovely comments. So always feel free to leave me a comment or a question below the video, and I am more than happy to answer any questions you may have. And I just wanted to let you guys know as well too that recently I started a part-time job out of necessity. But basically my YouTube uploads will no longer be on a Wednesday but rather on a Friday because of my work commitments. I cannot do them any earlier in the week unless I have time off, which I won't for a long time since I've just started this job. And in saying that, I am going to be making a couple of tags, and this is because my colleague who has been training me for the last 4 weeks has been so wonderful to me and so welcoming and is going through everything so patiently with me that I wanted to thank her for all her time and effort. And I made her this card. So it's basically using the beautiful Bouquet stamp set, which is this lovely one here, with the matching thinlet dies, and I'll show you those very quickly. I will not be using the dies today, but this is the dies that you get with this set, and basically that is what I used to make this card. And I used this striped scallops embossing folder, which is found in our annual catalogue, so I'll just give you a close-up of that. I used it in last week's video with my Christmas card, and I used So Saffron for that flower, Balmy Blue, and for the centers of the flowers and the Thanks a Bunch sentiment and the little bow, I used basic grey, and I used Whisper White. So this was a 4x4 card, so it's 4x8 scored at 4, and the panel on the inside there is 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. So I wanted to make a matching tag, and I wanted to also make 2 tags actually, and I'll explain why. So basically we'll be using the stamp set that I told you today, as well as the Takeout Treats bundle, which can be found in our holiday catalogue. This is a fantastic bundle, which includes the Takeout Treats box. You get the matching framelets that go around our little images there with the star and that one. We'll be using this image, this one today. We'll be using that one today. And yeah, I just wanted to thank my colleague because she's been so nice. So we'll also be using the Detailed Trio Punch. This is fantastic, and I'll be using the hole for that one and also the corner rounder. And I'm using also the scallop topper tag punch as well, and that can be found in our annual catalogue. And basically what I'm doing is I'm giving her a whole bunch of chocolates. These are some chocolate bars that I'm going to be giving her to go with her gift. Reason being, I'm now in merchandising, and we always go to supermarkets, and when we're in there we can see all these specials on some treats, and she's going, oh, I like this, I like that. So on the sly, I've been grabbing things and buying them for her. So I'm going to give her this as a thank you. And because we're on the road a lot, I'm also giving her a foldable insulated lunchbox. So it just opens up like that. And basically you fold it up and it can fit all your treats in there. Keep your lunches nice and cool. Because we're in the car a lot, and in the car it can get very hot, especially here in Australia in summer. So that's what I'm giving her. So I'm giving her this little insulated foldable lunchbox along with all these treats for the amount of time she has spent with me and answering my silly questions and teaching me right from wrong. So yeah, that's my little gift for her. So I'm just going to bring this up a little bit more so you're not so close, and I think that's better now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make matching tags that match this card, and I'll show you the process. So It doesn't have to be complicated at all. Another one of these 2 inches by 4.5, so I'm going to redo this again. So you can see everyone makes mistakes. So we'll start that again, but we'll be pretty quick, so because it's all been explained before. So I'm just going to actually do this in Pear Pizzazz, and I will bring that down more this way, I think. Just make it slightly different. Okay, that's a good one. And try not to get any ink on your fingers. Okay. Now stamp all of my flowers again. So I'll just get my saffron and stamp that again. And that one there again. And this one down here again. Then I'll get my balmy blue again. As you can see, we all make mistakes, and it doesn't matter. You just have fun, because creating is lots and lots of fun. And one more here. If I can see that. Yep. Beautiful. And one more down here. So I'll do that there. Then I'm going to get my basic grey, and I'm going to stamp the centre of the flower in the centre, as much as I can in the centre, and that one just peeks down there, and that one, don't worry about that. Alright, so that's that one there, and whilst I have the basic grey out, I'm going to stamp the Thanks a Bunch, and I will do that up here, I think, this time. Thanks a bunch. I'll just line this up with the grid paper. This is a Stampin' Up grid paper. And I'll just do that there. And I think that turned out much better like that. And I'll add the bow. And I'll just grab one of my blocks. Clean that off. Okay, and I'll just add that. And that turned out much better. Okay, so that's that one. I just wanted to show you what I actually ended up doing, and I used that little box that I had. I had this from another gift, and I kept it. And then I had this cellophane wrapping. So what I did was I did put, as you can see, the little lunch box there. I put all of my chocolate bars in here, and I put my card on top of that, rather than having that as in an envelope, because I want it to be a feature as well. So I just wrapped it up, and then I added some sticky tape down the bottom. So I'll add a little bit more sticky tape in 2 places there. I didn't want you to see me wrapping it up and taking forever to do it. So, because I did change my mind once I finished filming the first time, and then I thought, no, I will use this because I quite like that. So what I'll do with the tag then is, I'm not going to use that other little enjoy, but that's not a bad idea. So you can use these cutouts for another project, so don't throw them out. I'll use this for another project, but we've got a whole length here, so you can use ribbon, whatever you wish. I'm going to use my twine because I quite like the look of twine, and it looks nice and natural. So I'll just do a length here, so just about that much. So I'm going to have a nice bow. So I'll just cut that off. And then I'm going to tie up the bow, just do a small knot like that, make sure it's even like that. Then I'm going to add my tag through there. And then I'll tie a bow, so make sure that's pretty tight, like that. Then I'll tie that in a knot, and a bow, and that is it. Nice and simple. And then as you can see, her little gifts inside, so it's not a mystery. And I'll have these for her when I next see her, to thank her for all her her efforts with my training. And yeah, that's it. Nice, simple, effective, and yeah, make sure that it's tight enough. So I might have to redo that again, but there you go. So I'll just retie that bow just for the sake of finishing off this video. So anyway, do that nicely. And there you go. Hope you like it. See you next time. Bye.